knows. She's everything to me.
I think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on, rest now. PlayStation.
Siguro sa magiging offlane at carry dito ng Team Unique na yan, kung makakakita ba tayo ng free hit na Enchantress din sa likod.
Yesterday playing a pub and I missed. Most of the time, that Tiny's going to be mid. Tiny core detests playing versus Phoenix.
It's
throughout the
miserable.
Game, absolutely miserable. You're super tanky. Sunray super effective. You don't do anything to egg. Fire spirits own you. It's really, really nice.
And the best part about it is when you combo the Phoenix, he lives with 50 HP and pushes egg.
And then you're just miserable. You burn.
A lot of supports, you do like combo them and they barely live, but then you just like right click them one more time. But Phoenix absolutely hates, or it absolutely sucks to play small, like,
to kind of counteract that Phoenix in a way, and then bam, they take the axe to protect it. So at least they will have double solution for the egg. So the axe shouldn't, in theory, be able to cover both.
Is this the diffusal Ursa that is running rampant in China right now?
I hope so.
Looks like a nice diffusal game. They don't have the best way to deal with Puck still. Like, yes, Tiny's okay, but I wouldn't say pick Tiny now we don't have to consider Puck at all in the enemy draft. Like, I'm just a bit concerned they don't have like a Lion or a Shaman or a Rubik or something like that. If he plays it correctly, Toronto Tokyo gets that one small tanky item in the mid game, even gets to that Eon disc 30 minutes in, I feel like he's unkillable.
Yeah, definitely.
After that combo, right?
Yeah, and we're already seeing massive team fight dominant from Spirit, so I think Unique, even, no matter what they pick last, the team fight will be an advantage for Spirit, even though they've got this way to kill the egg.
Yeah, it's just all. Phoenix seems really rough. Yeah. I would think like an Underlord could be nice. Like a team fight enabler, gives you that AoE root. Pretty annoying for these guys. Like, I think Mag Ursa can work, but right now, I don't want to all in with my... I want my offlaner to be a little bit of pokey damage so that we can look for the right opportunity, because if you have like a bunch of chances to wait for the right opportunity, it's not as obvious when you're going to go, and when it's not as obvious when you're going to go, it's much more difficult for the counter initiators to execute on the opponent's side. But like right now, I think Team Spirit will constantly be on edge, ready for them to just waiting for them basically to go.
Yeah, I feel like I like the Mag Ursa in some games. I've seen China actually do it sometimes with it because of the Fusel, but I think you're playing into Spirit's hands then.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they'll be happy. They have so much counter initiation.
They have the answer to Mag already.
Yeah, definitely agreed.
I think that's the only reason. In game 2 than they did in game 1 for Unique.
Yeah, I agree. I think that Unique can. Spirit does scale very hard, and oh man.
The Voodoo Restoration
so
plus
good.
Morph, though.
Yeah, the lane is going to be so good. I feel like this Pango is not going to get off the floor to be able to actually do the impact that I feel like he needs to do in this game for Unique.
All right, is there anything they can switch up laning-wise to make this look a little bit better for them? Because it sounds like they're not going to outscale them, and the lanes aren't looking good, and that just entirely leaves mid-game execution.
You have to leave the Ursa against the Axe, because you have to like not let the Axe just free cut, so I don't think they have... They just have to make it happen with what they got.
All right, well, that means they got to dominate that Axe matchup. Let's see if they can pull it out. TBD. It's a hard game 2 with Team Spirit. Over to Moxie and Purge.
All right, we have a game 2, and from what our panel says, this one is hopefully going to be a little bit more evenly matched, but it seems like there's a lot of things that Team Unique is going to have to do perfectly here.
Yeah, win your lanes ideally, get the mid-game pressure in, especially with a hero like Enchantress. It is a lane dominator. Almost always Enchantress wins the laning stage and transitions to a nice place where you kind of like tank ganks and be the guy in the front while your allies back you up. But if they make some of those mistakes, they lose the laning stage. It's going to be a very different picture. And having a Witch Doctor against the Enchantress is pretty good. Your Casca is going to stun the creeps for 5 seconds. You have a damage amplifier with Maledict, so they absolutely can kill Enchant in the laning stage, and if that hero gets behind, it's going to feel a little bit worse for Unique when it comes.
I think that's so wild that a lot of this is just definitely doesn't feel super hopeful for the side of Unique when we focus on that. But, you know, on the bright side too, Team Spirit going a little bit greedier than usual. They've got a lineup that might not necessarily play that fast, although knowing the way that they like to play, it's possible that we will see a very active Morphling.
Yeah, depending. You usually spend a lot of time hitting creeps consistently, but I just really like Morphling this game in the hero matchups. Like, you can play around Ursa with your burst damage. You can basically try to force him to engage. If he goes on you, you can usually waveform away. It just feels like Morphling has a lot more outs and pretty consistently is one of those carries that you pick really late into the draft. And it just feels like a gotcha pick. We saw Team Liquid used the same thing the other day with Sumail playing it a couple times. It just feels like a good hero to have in some situations like that. So if he can have a decent game and have decent net worth, he matches up well against the enemies outside of like the burst damage thing.
I think the big part of this too is just trying to ensure that Unique has a good off-lane game here at the start during laning, because if Yatoro gets any sort of advantage, he will of course capitalize on it. This is a team that doesn't try, like, they don't really offer many opportunities of mistakes for you to take advantage of.
And that's the reason they've only lost like one game so far, so they're doing really good. Makes it a really tough game for Unique here. So far, Mira doing a great job zoning at Palantimos. The Battle Hunger plus the Fire Spirits is making it tough for him to get last hits. He does have Earth Shock for it to help get some of them at least. But now Snapfire's not going to feel like the best 5-position hero. In some ways, I wonder if he should have just gotten Scatter Blast level 1 instead, just to help guarantee some of those range creeps while Ursa is struggling. But he went for a little Shredder. It's going to trade better for sure against Phoenix. That's one good thing about it. But, you know, levels are a big deal too. Team Spirit hits level 2 here up on the top lane, and maybe they can get a kill or some pressure in.
Collapse is really just having the time of his life up here for the most part, though, being able to just freely hit the creeps. Got the backup, like you said, of that Phoenix. And right now, Unique, that top lane, not going the worst, but definitely could be going better.
Doing great in the mid lane though, 11-2 versus the 5-0 Puck. So winning his matchup for now. Terrible for him.
Nope, pretty normal stuff there with the Tiny matching up against Puck. But of course, you do have to wait until, you know, you go around to the point. Yeah, just get that denial off over there on the ward.
We got an Urn of Shadows on Collapse. The Axe is going Vanguard, but he's buying this first. It's going to give him a lot of mana regen. It's the nicest thing about the item. A little bit of armor is great too. Some stats on Palantimos.
Ooh, the Icarus dive. I don't think it's quite enough to get this kill just yet, but definitely enough to make him scared.
I do love harassing with Icarus dive, the 40 magic damage. Pretty sure
you get excited, Purge. You get excited. You think you can make something happen. I don't know about this Slayer. Cookie hop forward, though. They need a little bit more damage. They don't
one way
the Flame Spirits, but it's still going to be Mira who gets that first blood. And now Palantimos.
Such a big kill.
Oh, they even have the Urn charge now from Palantimos.
Yes. I mean, that actually just gave them like 200 damage, or that he got for getting that kill. It was so big, actually.
Another Icarus dive here.
See that? They interrupt the salve. That was Slayer coming back, salving him out. I think that was probably why he dove before. So he was looking to delay the salve being used or to potentially break it if they went for it. So, wow, they're just keeping him so low. And now Palantimos is just screwed. He's got tangos. No couriers moving yet. Just not going to be able to contest this at all.
Yeah, he can't go anywhere near this. I mean, that was a cheeky play, but now he's got the Battle Hunger on him. And you know that Mira is going to be plonking away. Yeah.
Mira's got skills in about 14 seconds here, so Palantimos is going to die. It's going to be in about 8 seconds to call now and out for you.
8 seconds. I kind of want to count down now just to see if, you know. Bottom lane, though, they do find the kill on Maposhka. Top lane, though, there's that Icarus dive like we talked about. He's going to try to use some of those stick charges. It's going to be really, really close. 30-something hit points. Does not been an easy lane.
Honestly, it's almost better just to leave him a little. Oh, look at that snipe there. Just getting him with that last Fire Spirit. These poor guys, they're offsetting the Battle Hunger, but they've zoned 2 heroes effectively. And this fast Urn pickup was pretty cool, honestly. Yeah. I mean, a lot of axes will buy a Ring of Protection anyway, so you're spending like 600 gold to get this like free harasser. And look at this pressure. Slayer's gonna
Slayers. Can he kill him here? No. Oh, that was a close one.
Instantly earns Mira as well, keeping him in the lane. That's going to allow Mira to bring out Tranquil Boots. There's more pressure.
Oh, God.
Level 2 Battle Hunger slacks away. Here it is. Bye, Palantimos.
Bye, Palantimos. It's Mira with the double kill. But at least he's coming back to lane with full health and mana, right? Not great.
Yes.
Gotta look on some sort of bright side. Maposhka, though, again, looks like he is going to fall at the hands of Team Unique. Time to big no.
As long as Maposhka doesn't die 18 times in the safe lane, I think this is all going to be okay for Team Spirit, because right now, the Ursa is having a atrocious time. His last hits are not that significantly behind the axes, but I'm sure the net worth is going to translate in a big way. He's a little bit behind. It's not the end of the world, but maybe it's just bad. They'll be happy on the Team Spirit side. Consumable gold spent, yeah, a lot spent by the Witch Doctor. Not that much spent on the Unique side. It's not the worst, but Axe is about to hit his Vanguard timing anyways in about 500, 600 gold here. So at that point, he's just going to back wave, and Ursa's going to have to do what he can to catch up.
Definitely doesn't feel good if you're this Ursa, but keep in mind we do have a Tiny. Tiny's been doing very well. His net worth is 2.7k, so perhaps he can make some sort of rotations with a +1, and perhaps they can try to get this bear back on track.
He's got 3 points in Battle Hunger. I just did the calculation. It's 384 magical damage that he does with this skill. That's on a 10-second cooldown. And now with the Urn as well. If Ursa does not get last hits, he is going to have a bad time. As will Slayer here. Never mind.
No, Slayer was in the perfect position here. Sees himself a bird diving in, knows that there's no Icarus dive available, and he was sitting very low.
Somewhere.
A little bit of a bird shot takes him down. There's no extra armor on Phoenix as well, so part of the making him a little squishy. Collapse getting in trouble here though.
Got the cookie hop. They can turn this back around. I think they have it.
Nicely done.
No bird to have to worry about.
Damage, but no Vanguard yet, so he can't actually survive these little engagements. And Will Shredder does make him vulnerable to physical damage, and eventually Ursa will kill.
All right, FN making a rotation now to this bottom lane. This is rough. They have to probably get their hands on Maposhka, which he's presenting himself quite nicely here. FN's gonna cut around the avalanche, a toss up into the air, Ghost Stick is there, and that's a dead Witch Doctor.
See that? Game's pretty even at the moment. Still significantly more last hits for FN on the mid lane, 51. A little pressure on Slayer now.
There's no Icarus dive from Mira. Slayer is dead as well, but I'm sure the Spirit is very happy to get another kill.
Doesn't snack.
He tried to use dive earlier to break Salve, but that punishes him there.
Just a little bit too aggressive coming out from this Phoenix. It's hard though when you're up with an Axe, right? Because Axe always wants to kind of be aggressive. He's getting very, oh yeah, he's got the Vanguard finished up. A little bit slower than average this time around, but still going to be very, very powerful.
Yeah, and he bought Urn first, that's why it's slower.
Right.
So spent money on other stuff instead. Still doing a great job harassing so far. Ursa does have the power of Enrage now, so he could dispel Battle Hunger and Urn if they're used in conjunction, for example, but probably want to say that for crucial moments. And here's a smoke. FN, this is great. This is a perfect time to keep punishing Axe. If they kill him like 1 or 2 more times here, he's going to really struggle. And the Sentry's going to spot the Observer Ward on the way back, so this is perfect. They don't know that they're coming. And there's like almost nothing Collapse can do here, I feel like.
Plus he's got his dancing shoes on, but the Avalanche immediately connecting. Cookie hop forward from FN. They've got the little shredder, and they have the burst damage. So Team Unique making all the right moves over here to try to, you know, get this Ursa back on track and try to punish him for being very aggressive.
They bought a lot of time, really. They were so low for so long, but they didn't die that much. And as a result, once they finally did start getting kills, it really offsets a lot of that advantage that they got in the initial laning stage. So now Axe and Ursa have the same net worth, and he's picked up a Morbid Mask as well, so that he can help offset any harassment against Axe. If he doesn't get a Morbid Mask and Axe stays in his lane, there's no way that he has the ability to like offset this harassment. So this will allow him to stay in the lane a little bit better and not have to just go AFK jungle where he's going to take disadvantage.
They guessed at the right spot here as they managed to cancel out the TP, and Ghost Stick just accepts the fate. Did go for the roll up too. Yeah. Huh.
Was that the perfect voice line or what? Like,
It was.
I think he's here.
Ooh, and Mira is forced to use the Icarus dive. Oh, big numbers. Right place, right time with that impetus.
Great. All right, so everything's going great for Unique. We've got kill advantage. Tiny's doing a little bit better in the mid lane. Higher last hits. Puck is rotating, and Toronto Tokyo's getting stuff done here, but
Radiant's courier
so far looking decent. Slayer grabs a courier kill. Pressure on Collapse.
Yeah, pressure indeed. Does have the call though. Is going to try to drag the Ursa over. The teleports are coming out again, but just gonna back off here.
Still pretty vulnerable with the medallion. Of course, Vanguard does block a lot of damage, but the times that it doesn't block, yeah, he's taking huge hits from Ursa.
My question though is, Yatro is pretty much being allowed to do what he likes over here, although you get that haste rune picked up now here from by FN.
He is, but his net worth isn't like super incredible actually. Like he hasn't got any kills yet. I think Ghostic actually has a huge amount of denies. He's got 10, so it's not like he isn't being negated at least slightly here.
Right.
Well, yeah, him dying in this lane extremely unlikely against a Pango plus an Enchantress. Like he's not going to get full free farm, but he's certainly not going to die, and that should buy him time to become a threat to heroes like Ursa as the game continues.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There's a bit of trading down here in this bottom lane. They do have the Hellbear. So they're going to make their way to the top lane, try to put some pressure down on the tower. We do have the Phoenix Egg available. Slayer is teleporting out, and so is Palantimos.
Fen rotates down here, doesn't spot anybody, but clears the creep wave. They don't have a catapult here, but I'm sorry, they do. It's actually in the jungle, but unfortunately got aggro to another catapult, so now they have to put a lot of effort into killing this catapult so that the catapult can hit the building. Okay, here we go. Now they're good. This is going to be some nice, easy push. They got a little shredder here. They got medallion to elongate this, make the little shredder last a long time. Good glyph is going to buy them a moment here, but I don't really see Spirit defending this, not with their heroes. So it's a fast tier 1 tower, and then they're going to start pressuring mid immediately afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, it's a trade, right? Not even a full trade, right? Because the top tower is being pressured. Toronto Tokyo has been here in the middle lane. They get the Icarus dive over here on Palantimos just to scare him a bit. And the TPs are coming out. We'll force that fortification. But they managed to get, you know, a lot done, even though they lost the bottom tower.
It's a lot of damage on the tower. And it does look like Ursa's going for the diffuser build, all right. Still Morbid Mass that he can jungle an Ancient well, but yeah, it's the build.
Seeing
Ano tayo mama? Kakanya.
But no, just back to farming.
It's fine for Team Spirit for the game to slow down. Kind of similar to last game. They're confident about their hero matchups as the game continues, so just play it safe. Collapse is hanging out by Big now.
He gets all the creep waves, all the spins, baby. Where is it? Where's that last little bit of damage for the milk? There it is. And a creep wave.
Hands-on experience.
Oh, so many spins. He's got a lot of levels too. Level 13 instantly TPs towards the mid lane. They're gonna see it though. He didn't clear the wave first, so I don't think anybody will get caught, but on the map a bit quicker. He's going for a blade mail this game. Don't see it every game on Axe these days, but against somebody like Tiny, really good.
Collapse is everywhere. That this team wants to be a dream coil. The snap cookie. Oh no, FN, he's gotta go down for the dunking coming out here from Collapse. Palantimos, he is here though, but they have the taunt. They've got the egg. They need to keep him in the general vicinity. Baposhka getting a couple of these nice bounces here. The egg goes off. We'll stun up that. And over on the back lines, the follow from Yatro. They've got plenty of damage as they chase after Slayer. Do manage to go and interrupt that sunray, but it's not going to be enough. As Palantimos gets chased down by Yatro and Bignum, is he going to be able to get burst down? After turning himself into his own Pangolier here, is just going to back off.
Great fight there. Jumping on the Tiny, ends up spotting him. They had the, I don't know if that Observer Road was up before the fight or not, but gets the Arcane Rune as well. Basically pulls Tiny out of position. A little unfortunate that the egg happened to hit the same time as the Dream Coil, then otherwise Tiny would have been completely fine. But getting hit with that stun and then a full duration Sunray plus the Veil, there's way too much damage. Tiny is certainly vulnerable this game.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sunray.
Yet again, Collapses here with Maposhka. They're going to put out some damage over into Ghost Stick, but I guess they've decided, there's a creep wave here. We'll let him walk away instead.
It was too hard to chase at that point. He jumped away before I hit the burst. So, but either way, the fact that they keep pressuring heroes like this on Unique just means that Unique's gonna have to play more and more careful. And usually when this happens, you get ganked a couple times, you start playing more scared and you take less risks, and then as a result, you just get less kills on the map. So even though they have great heroes for killing, they got to make sure that they don't restrict themselves too much. They do have to make space. They're getting behind more and more so now. The next big moment is going to be Roche, though. We know that Unique can take it very rapidly. We haven't really seen Ursa get into the game much with the Fusel Blade so far, but they're definitely going to want to get a pick off and then take Roche if possible.
You know, Palantimos is here. They've got the vision. Come forward immediately. Here from Collapse. The Blade Mail Ghost Stick, though, following up with Blink Ship. It doesn't matter. They have too much damage. And now Ghost Stick forced to roll away.
But punching is fun.
Slayer and Yatro just sitting next to each other up here in the top lane. Does spot out Slayer. But no, he's going to just back off here.
Just slows it down in the mid lane. Doesn't want that tower to get pressured in the meantime. Yeah, they have overall main advantage all over the place now. Their gank squads feel stronger. Once they get Ags on Puck, then they're going to feel a lot more limited on the unique side. I mean, Ursa doesn't have to worry as much about it because he can always ulti and break the tether, like so that the duration isn't stunned that much. But like, it's going to hurt Pango big time. Pango's going to get stunned if he tries to break out of the tether.
Radiant
Things are just looking up for Team Spirit.
Gets force fed a cookie by Slayer, you know, sometimes these things
Radiant's
happen.
middle tower is under
It's
attack.
just accidental breaking the tether on your ally at a bad time. It happens.
It happens. I feel like Unique is going to have nightmares of just collapse bursting through walls now, because every time they go anywhere near a creep wave, it feels like there's just an axe all of a sudden just going in with that call. They do have this vision over here. They realize that Mira and Maposhka, FN going to take advantage of this. He doesn't quite have enough burst damage though, although following up here with Slayer will be able to ensure they have it. And Toronto Tokyo though, he's got FN all leashed up. They get a nice egg off. Is it going to be enough damage though? They disarm the puck over the back line. This egg is not going to survive though. Does get taken down. Yatro still looking to clean up. They have to be careful. There's no mana left though over here. Follow with a good call here from Collapse. Just dragging this bear away. Slayer going down the back lines. Oh, Yatro, he needs a little bit of help here. Toronto Tokyo poking around though over on the back lines. Gets the waning ripped off. Has to be careful. There's an avalanche shots here coming up from FN. They do manage to take down Toronto Tokyo.
Dire's top tower is under
Yatro?
attack.
For Team Unique. Claps running right before that fight started. Claps almost went on Axe bottom. Yeah, Axe approached a creep, or the Ursa approached a creep wave, and he popped Blade Mail to blink call, but he accidentally pressed his buttons before he blinked. So that whole fight could have been completely different had Ursa not been able to show up into that engagement. So kind of a crucial mistake there by Claps making the first of his game, but ultimately a great fight by Team Unique, really separating everybody on Team Spirit and getting both. Here's the initial fight. Here he is. Through BKB, game feels hard.
Collapse. All right, there's the talk. Even go for the one-shot ulti. The dunk comes through. Now the hunt is on. They do have the Dream Coil. Collapse getting into position here. They've got the leash up. They've got the Sunray. They've got the Maledict, and they've got
Born for
the
this!
Fists of Axe.
You had no chance!
So many chops, and all these kills are helping Axe a lot right now. So now he's almost got BKB. He's the guy that goes in, and once you get Magic Immunity, the only thing you have to fear is either being bursted before BKB or Ursa. And even Ursa's not that scary for Axe right now with this nice gold advantage that he's got. He's towards the top of the network chart, and that's a great place to be on Axe because he is very much like a bit of a snowball type core. And Centaur, it doesn't matter as much if you're not top network, but if Axe struggles, he has a really bad time because his ganks are just going to be less effective. It'll require more and more of his allies to be effective, but Centaur is pretty much always good. So for the Vanguard cores right now, Collapse is in the perfect place.
Illusion!
Are you at all surprised that he didn't go for the Manta Shard build this time around?
It just seems like some teams like it, other teams don't. I like his items this game. It's better for what he needs to do, I think.
Got the initiation from the Phoenix here, spooking them a little bit. They'll have the roll here. Collapse jumping forward though. Should get a full duration egg off, but Ghostic's already just running away. Let's jump forward again here from Mira. They've got the silence over onto FN. Can they kick him out? Yes, they will. Yeah, throw hunting over on the back lines. Would love to get his hands over here onto Ghostic. He does manage to find him over here, but he doesn't have the stun available, so Ghostic will be able to leave. Courier though will fall.
A prize.
Nicely played there. Tiny once again is just kind of looking like an ineffective hero. It's really hard to play in this game. Like, there's not a lot of versatile targets that are simple to kill. The only major one is probably Makoshka, but Makoshka's position is classically very good. Always in a safe position, doesn't get spotted, doesn't let his opponents see him. He lets the rest of his team play up in the front line, whether it's Phoenix, or Morphling, or Puck, or Axe. And it just makes it so much harder to play Tiny, because if he doesn't get kills, or help assist in a kill at the start of the fight, then he just instantly gets dealt with. He gets battle hungered, he gets sun rayed,
and whatnot, but especially, you know, with this tiny percentage base, really helps out. And look at this. Now the Roche is up.
All right. Live game, they're right. They smoked briefly and they went into it. I don't think they realize it's
I
over.
don't think so either.
They're starting to move forward,
Roshan
but it's
has
too late.
fallen to the
There's a
die.
lot of things he's got to pick up. He's got,
Collapse.
got the shard.
Oh, just a little bit off the mark there with that call as Ghostic deciding he wants to roll in. Perhaps thinking there were more people there. Yeah, that's what I would assume.
Not that bad. I mean, they got there, he stole Aegis, they stole Shard, effectively must have put it for themselves. So Urza gets these free enrage buffs, which would be really nice if Axe ever calls him during enrage. It's not going to feel nearly as strong. So.
Someone else down instead. They could have plenty of damage to take out Ghostic.
You're lucky Axe didn't use
They really
rocks.
do have a huge amount of damage. Just kidding.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, they even went with the Witch Doctor ultimate on top of that.
Yeah, and this is another nice thing about Witch Doctor versus Enchantress too. Never mind.
Yatro, man fighting here with that Fen, does have the Witch Doctor, and like we said, that Maledict is just so nice against him.
Be this good.
Yeah, it's a great hero to turn into as well. You just waveform in, turn it into tiny, Abatos him back basically, and your right clicks are.
Otatoki has found himself a Slayer, Cookie hop forward, Waning Rift, Yatro and Collapse easily making their way over. Now I don't even think he needs the help though.
Oh, short-lived creatures.
Poor
Just pressuring
Grandma.
the map so well. It's like they get one kill and then
Dire's
their cores
middle
instantly
tower
run
is
to
under
like the
attack.
slightly dangerous parts of the map. And because he got there in time, that's right when the Snapfire realized like, oh, I need to get wards down. They're gonna play in this area, but they plan ahead. They get there in time and they get these like free pickoffs, which just elongates the time they have to pressure the map.
Dire's middle tower is under
Valentimos is
attack.
very far forward here. They have to be
Dire's
careful again, like we
structures
talked
are
about.
fortified.
With those counter initiations, they even have a nice ward over in the lanes. They can see what's approaching. But
Looking
they're
for more pickoffs.
off here.
Silence.
Just fishing to see if somebody continues pressuring. Doesn't end up
Dire's
happening.
bottom
Got tier 3
tower
items
is
now
under
coming
attack.
up. See if there's anything that'll change the fate of Unique, but with Axe at these item positions, oh, they got a Titan Sliver on Morphling. It's like the perfect item on that hero. But he doesn't want it actually. He wants Mindbreak instead. Okay, interesting. He wants the silence to get some kills, I guess.
I mean, they're playing at such a fast tempo. Big Num immediately getting spotted out. The drag back here. Phoenix throwing out that Icarus Cycle takedown. Big Num. Oh, it's now looking good for Palantimos. The bounce back they go, and they get a nice Dream Coil off over on the two sides here. Ghostic trying to buy a little bit more time, but they've got the Dipsy Egg. Does get dropped over here on the back line to get the dump up over to Ghostic. Now Palantimos just focusing down this egg, and he's not able to do it fast enough as Collapse is here. They've got this follow-up. Mira needs to be careful. Yet falling on the other side of the map. They get the call up. That's going to be the first life here of Palantimos, and he's coming right back up again into a world of hurt. Look at them. Even the puck just says, yeah, I know you guys got this. You're good. Oh my goodness. Collapse waiting, just patiently waiting for the call to come back up. And Maboshka is going to be the slayer of Palantimos this time around.
Dire's bottom
The
tower
MVP
has
of that
fallen.
fight was definitely the Mindbreaker neutral item. It is like the counter to Ursa in
Dire's
that
middle
small
tower
skirmish there.
is under
He
attack.
rolls in, he silences him, and Ursa does
Dire's
not want
middle
to pop
tower
BKB
has
there because he's like,
fallen.
I'm just silenced. Like, this is kind of silly, right? But he took a lot of damage before the silence ran out. He couldn't get an Earth Shock off to get an easy enrage. He didn't want
Dire's
to use
middle
enrage, or he
tower
couldn't
is
at
under
least because he was
attack.
silenced. So it just put him in this position where, like, even though there was a fight happening, it didn't feel right to fully commit there. Pays off big time, and now they get a huge
Dire's
team fight.
middle
Now they're just
tower
pressuring
has
high ground.
fallen. Dire's bottom tower
Jumps
is under
in, he
attack.
gets maledicted, I believe. Yep, he's silenced there. He could pop BKB now, but he's already lost half HP. He's like half engaged, half not engaged. He just wastes a lot of time. And by the time he comes down to this Yules, that was really cool itemization by Mir. See nowhere else to go. And at that point, that's the worst place to die when they just right by an enemy tower. Good luck.
With all of it, like I said, even Toronto Toki's like, you guys got this. I'll see you later.
Wait, it's like, I'm gonna go
Always.
hit creeps.
Yeah. Feels bad, man. Do have a haste rune available at this top spot, and 15k net worth lead now at about 30 minutes in here for Team Spirit.
Haste.
Pretty good.
Oh man, we keep losing you to the Shadow Realm, my friend. It's demonic purge. Not regular purge. Bring back regular purge. I don't like demonic purge. It's scary.
Are scanning.
No, you're still breaking up on me, dude. Hopefully we get that situated though, as can see Unique. They're trying to make almost like a desperation play here. They're smoked up, but of course, Spirit playing very tight.
Beep boop.
Beep boop. Hi, welcome back. Nope,
Dire's
goodbye again.
bottom tower
Oh,
is
look at
under
the
attack.
position of Toronto Tokyo here. He breaks us, but they drop the ward immediately. He's gonna have to orb away. The blade collapse going for it, gets the dunk off immediately. Now Valentin, he's so far back, but he do get the snapfire kisses out, so they should be able to take down a potion. Egg over on the back line. They need to be able to protect this, and they don't have any way to do it, so they're gonna end up losing Mira. As Slayer does fall the back line. These BKBs are coming into play. Toronto Tokyo, oh, the collapse, jumping forward here. He has his hands over onto this Baron. Yatoro, just throw you as much damage as possible. That silence coming in again. FN teleporting out. Can they take down Palantino? Yes, they can with a big dunk, and Ghost Stick is now forced to run away. The rest of the Team Spirit, though, they're just hot on his heels. They need one more hit, and Yatoro is dominating.
Winning.
Oh no.
13, 2, and 12. Can you understand my robot voice?
Oh, I hear you now. I hear you now. Before it was definitely demonic purge.
Okay.
It's okay. No, that's not your fault, dude.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, I
Dire's
lost him again. Oh
bottom tower
no.
has fallen.
Oh no. Sometimes you're clear and sometimes you go.
Was that intentional? Looked intentional.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
These spirits, they're feeling very powerful, especially as Yatoro just waveforms forward and destroys Bignum. Easy peasy. And they do have buyback on the other side. He's going to be up in about 11 seconds. EKB is now completed for Yatoro. And he's just all by himself over here in this base. He has no fear at all. He's just going to finish off these racks by himself. Just get disarmed. Just going to waveform out.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Hello?
Normal.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Illusion!
Now you sound like you're of the world here. Your best Morphling impersonation. I like it. I heard just the clip of that. Oh dear. Keep trying, dude. Keep trying.
Bounty!
Wait up.
I think we've lost him again. All right, the smoke is up here on the side of Team Spirit. They're looking for anyone who dares to step foot outside of the base. Collapse, leading the charge. I might actually go for a wraparound play, and it is smoke on smoke action. Collapse, waiting patiently, goes around the corner, has Toronto Tokyo with him so they can open up and get their hands on as many heroes as possible, but no one's home.
Dire's middle barracks
Yatoro says
are
that's
under
fine.
attack.
No one's home. I'm just gonna smack away over here on these racks. Got that backdoor protection, but it's doing so much damage. I don't know. You need to fetch creep with Ghost Stick. Oh, immediately gonna be able to go and stun up the puck. They might be able to just take him out of this fight completely. Yes, Toronto Tokyo will go down. And the side of Collapse now, the side of Team Spirit will run for their lives. Do bounce the Morphling down to live guard. Collapse still. He's got Spider Legs, hoping maybe he can grab someone. Does manage to go and grab up this Ghost Stick as they just slam dunk over on the side. Palantir, he's so split up from the rest of his team. He doesn't have anybody here to help him. And does get a nice bash off here. Bignum trying, but they've got the BKB and they've got the egg, and he's just so separated. He immediately gets a dunk. The greetings coming out from Toronto Tokyo. Even though he's dead, he's just being sassy as Bignum next to all. Yeah, throws toss up into the air. Is it gonna be enough? No, it's not. Collapse is just finding everyone and getting his hands on all of them. FN now, he's just held into place, tries to teleport away because he knows that it's just too dangerous. And just like that, they back off. We've got the Axe online now for the Axe. This game is the Collapse show. I'm pretty sure of it. Looks like Purge, unfortunately, is struggling here. He got disrupted. And you're stuck with me for now, guys, but the action has been non-stop. So, Slayer is going to try to go and get that outpost back to himself. Maposhka, let's be careful, doesn't have that glimmer cape, though. The follow-up here from Yatra not allowed to even exist in this game. My god. Team Spirit. Still looking and combing through the area. Want to make sure that they can control this triangle. They find Big Num. Quite managed to get the Yules off here on Mira this time, but we'll continue to put the pressure down, continue to push out these waves, and just effectively try to lock Unique in their base. You have the Ursa trying to get out there with the Sapphire, but do have to come home. A couple of these Lucky Shot procs do buy them a bit more time. They've got 2 Cardies though. They just blow up Big Num. How dare you, as they're trying to go for this Roche. I'm not sure what this is going to do for them, though. They might be able to get it. In fact, I'm pretty sure they'll be able to get it because no one is contesting them, but
Dire's middle
I just think
barracks are under
perhaps
attack.
Palantimos will die twice.
Dire's middle barracks
You got
has fallen.
a big old tsunami knocking on your door, friends. You need to get home, and you need to get home fast because you're not going to have any buildings left soon. Yeah, look at this. They even tip Palantimos. They're like, that's nice. You got Roche. Good job. Slow clap. Take down the tower. Ghostic, he's tried everything he can. They do pop the Manta, of course, get rid of that Lucky Shot. And the BKB does get popped here. Early. Rolling Thunder coming through with Ghostic, and he has to be careful because they've got so much damage. They just leash him up immediately. Collapse waiting safely in the position, gets the duck off, doesn't even need the call. It is a dead Pangolier, and Big Num, of course, the dead. Oh, the jump forward again from Collapse, and they just have too much magic damage. They blow him up immediately, and now they're going to try to take down the thing. It looks like, no, they aren't going to be able to do it in time. This BKB over here, Palantimos, it doesn't even matter. The GG gets called. Again, Aegis for what? Just trying to find anything that he can do on the map without being tied into the base. But that doesn't even want the dunk. And yeah, that is going to be it for this game. You know, we saw some really clean play coming out from the side of Team Spirit. We saw some very nice positioning. We saw the power of, you know, just having the ability to amplify that magical damage against the Tiny. You know, Unique, they put up a good fight. It felt like at times that they, you know, during the laning phase, it wasn't looking so
Your turn to ban. Five seconds remaining. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Your turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Your turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
From the fortress afloat in the dark, pale omens.
Prepare for battle.
Making and I take one.
Witnessed an outcome that was more unequivocally in the bag.
Fair warning. Darkness advances. Foul portents. Yes. The Harbinger comes. I have solid intelligence on what is to come. First blood. In flight.
May this blood run deep to heal the world's wounds.
Path of destruction. On dark wings. Yes. My thanks. I have solid intelligence on what is to come. The blood sun rises. Forerunner of fate. Yes. Last warning. Yes. Darkness advances. Dark shadows. From the world on the rim. Yes. Ah. Fair warning. I bring bad news. The blood sun rises. Your future is grim. I'm under attack. Yes. Yes. Or what?
Your
From
top
the
tower is
world
under
on
attack.
the rim. On dark wings. Yes. Ah. I take wing. Dark destinies. I was meant to have this. Darkness advances. Foul portents. You should have known. Null talisman. Darkness advances. I bring dark tidings. Path of destruction. Let's put off the inevitable. The Harbinger comes.
Radiant structures are
It's not
fortified.
time yet. The abyss calls. Last warning. The darkness deepens. In flight.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
The beat of baleful wings. Ill omens. On dark wings. Foul portents. Yes. Denied. In flight. Ill-fated flight.
Dire structures are fortified.
The Harbinger comes. Ah, to perilous heights. I'm not ready. From the world on the rim. The blood sun rises. else.
My God.
Okay.
Fair warning. May your doom be averted. Darkness advances.
What have we here?
I bring destruction. Ill omens. Dark auspices. Darkness advances. Yes. Yes. I herald your destruction. I bring bad news. Last warning. Attack. Yes.
Dominating.
I take wing. Accept your death. Invisibility. Yes.
Okay, wait.
Path of destruction.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Try ko slow.
Yes.
Tricklet,
Your
bro.
bottom tower
Ah,
is under
tiringkit
attack.
pala.
I take wing. Let's put off the inevitable. I bring bad news. Wound you. Yes.
TP now, bro. TP now.
Cooldown.
The blood sun
Lion is
rises.
here.
Enough. Yes. I herald your destruction. Ill-fated flight. On dark wings.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Last warning.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah. Go mid, NC.
Your bottom tower
I
is
go
under
bottom.
attack.
I'm coming top, guys. I'm
Your
TPing
bottom
top.
tower is under attack.
Nice. I'm TPing. Come.
Foul portents.
Nice.
Dark shadows.
Oh, he's no blink. He has no blink. Okay.
Fair
4
warning.
seconds.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Dark auspices. Ill omens. Attack.
Oh, that can't be good.
One more.
Darkness advances. From the world on the rim.
Defense.
I bring destruction.
I can TP.
Yes. The world on the rim calls me home.
Your middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Word is here.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Path of destruction. I bring dark tidings. Ill omens to me. I was meant to have this. Foul portents. Yes. Ill omens. Yes.
Can you kill top?
Yes.
Kill him, bro. Kill him top. Kill top, better.
Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Either or. In flight. The blood ride. Good news travels slow. I was only indirectly responsible. Fair warning. Forerunner of fate. Darkness advances.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I bring bad news. The Harbinger comes.
Tip it up, bro. Tip it up.
From the world on the rim. Not yet.
No Sonic Wave, no Sonic Wave.
Yes. The beat of baleful wings. Your future is grim. Your future is grim. Last warning. I can see my own through from here. I take wing. The abyss calls. Dark auspices. Darkness advances. Yes. Fair warning. The blood sun rises.
Yeah, wait. Clearing mid, bro.
Darkness advances.
Yeah, don't fight the BB. Wait me.
Yes. An ill wind carries me. In flight. Foul portents. Or what? The Harbinger comes.
Kill BB, guys. Kill BB. Better, I think. Kill BB. I'm coming top.
I bring bad news.
The enemy tower has fallen.
Omens. Dark shadows. Yes. No! On dark winds. Worse things waiting. Ill-fated flight. I take wing.
Let's go.
Forerunner of fate. Path of destruction. Darkness, dark destinies await.
Or the deer, I think.
Last warning. From the world on the rim.
Let's go. Good jump.
Enough. Waited on a bad wind be gone. Yes. Yes.
Can you push bottom? Guys, someone TP bottom. After top.
Darkness advances. Ill omens. Last warning. From the world on the rim. Fair warning. I bring dark tidings. In flight.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. No wave, no sonic wave.
I bring destruction. Ill omens to be fulfilled. Double damage. On dark winds.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I caught in a trap.
Makin the lion, guys.
My death foretold.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Kill the Ayo, guys. Kill the Ayo. Nice.
Your middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Your middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, we can go. Just
Your
TP,
top
TP,
tower
TP.
is under attack.
Go first, bro.
Yes. You're insane.
Your Shan has fallen to the damage.
Bro, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro?
It's looking spicy.
I herald your destruction. Path of destruction.
Bottom.
Attack.
Your top tower is under attack.
I take wing.
Your top tower has fallen. Your bottom tower is under attack.
Foul portents. Yes. The Harbinger comes. The blood sun rises. I bring bad news. Yes. Forerunner of fate. To perilous heights.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I bring dark tidings. The blood sun rises. I bring bad news. Foul portents. Worse to come. Path of destruction. Darkness advances. Yes. Gold and sweet.
Careful, bro. Careful. Get back.
Dark shadows. Such bad wind. Yes. Your future is grim. Ill omens. Yes. Got it! From the world on the rim. I have it.
What are you doing?
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen. Your bottom tower is under attack.
You're insane. The Harbinger comes. Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
Yes. Monster kill. In flight.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen. Your middle barracks are under attack. Your middle barracks has fallen.